Welcome to New Consultant Training and Chapter 2, the Alouette Career Plan and Incentive Programs. We're excited to welcome you to your new Alouette career, and the first question you logically would have is, how can I make money? Well, there are primarily four ways you can make money in Alouette. The first being your personal sales, both through show sales, in-home shows, and non-show sales known as reorders. Secondly, you can make money through personal recruiting. We'll talk more about that. Thirdly, you make more money when you promote to manager doing exactly the same things you do as a consultant. And we're going to share with you the benefits and how you can qualify for management. And fourth, through promoting other managers, sharing the very best opportunity that was given to you with others. Now, how are you paid and when are you paid? Well, you receive weekly commission checks, provided you have weekly sales. You don't get checks if you don't sell anything. But every week, we process commission checks for everyone who's had sales, both show and non-show orders during the week. You receive those checks weekly. Our payroll cycle runs from Friday morning to Thursday at midnight. So every week, we process all orders Friday all the way through Thursday at the end of the day. And then Friday morning, we process our payroll every week. If you receive a check for your commissions, the checks we receive on Monday, they're done through a payroll service. We receive the checks on Monday, put stamps on them, and off they go to you in the mail. If you'd like to receive direct deposit of your weekly commissions, which we strongly encourage, it's a way for you to get your money quicker and easier, you can simply fill out a form and send an avoided check. You can get the form for direct deposit on AlouetteSoutheast.com in the sales area under Flyers and Forms. When you fill this out along with a copy of a voided check, please fax it to our office at area code 770-557-0802 and you'll be set up on electronic deposit. On electronic deposit, the funds are deposited in your account Tuesday morning when you wake up. So wake up on Tuesday morning, look in your bank, there are your commissions for the prior week. You can see that, provided you have sales, the turnaround in your commissions are to you very quickly, and we want you to be paid weekly. Not week, but every week we want you to get checks. Secondly, management, we're going to talk about that and actually share with you the benefits of management as part of this training presentation. And thirdly, how do you maintain your active status? So to remain an active consultant, you may be in this just kind of as a hobby, and you need to know how to retain your active status and enjoy all the benefits you get as an Alouette consultant. To remain active, you just need to have $200 or more in sales per quarter, 3 months. And if you miss a quarter, if you go a quarter and you miss a quarter and don't have 200 or more in sales, you'll be inactivated. You can reactivate. You can just call us and easily be reactivated and say, well, when you place an order, we'll reactivate you. But your commission rate goes back to the original rate of 25%. And that's important, especially when we talk now about how you can make higher commission rates as a brand new consultant. But you can see that remaining active is important by having just 200 or more in sales every quarter. Now, you talk about how you move up, and moving up and making a higher commission rate is one of the great benefits of Alouette, because you all begin as new consultants at 25%. Both your show and your non-show sales generate 25% commission for you. Now, you can move up in our commission plan or our career at a glance, which we'll talk about. You can move up two different ways. First, you can move up to 30% when you hold 10 or more shows or have one personal recruit who qualifies with just $400 in sales. When you hold those 10 shows in any period of time or have that one new recruit, you then move up to 30% commission for life. For your entire career in Alouette, you'll make 30% commission as long as you remain active. Now, when you hold 20 or more shows or have your second recruit, so just 2 recruits, And again, qualified recruit just sells $400. When you have 2 recruits, you now move up to 35% for life. That means every order, every show, non-show order, you make 35% commission for your entire career in Alouette. And remember that for life is as long as you as the consultant remain active, just having 200 in sales a quarter. It really is easy, but 35% is a great commission rate that you can earn as a consultant. Now, in addition to our career plan and the money you make, there are all kinds of incredible programs and promotions you can earn as well. Every month there are contests and promotions from Alouette Southeast. And so every month, starting as little as $250 and going up to $4,000 or $5,000 in a month, you can earn all kinds of fabulous gifts, awards, cash, prizes. Check your monthly newsletter and our flyers and forms and promotions on AlouetteSoutheast.com to check out all the great incentives going on every month. You also can qualify monthly for Product Override. Product Override allows you to select 10% monthly retail sales in product at a 75% discount. And to qualify for this program, you must have at least $1,000 or more in sales shipped during the month. Now, after you've had $1,000 or more in sales in a month, in the following month, you can order your product overrides under Web Express. There's a product override catalog that you order it. And again, you get it calculates it for you, so you don't have to worry, but you get 10% of your total sales in product at 75% off. That means if you'd sell $1,000, you could get $100 in product for $25. And there's great incentive trips and challenges. These incentive trips vary in award and in length. There's currently an incentive travel trip called Seize the Day for a fabulous cruise down in the Caribbean that will occur in September of 2011. And you can qualify for that. There are longer term contests like the 6-month contest currently going on called Live Richly with Alouette, where you can earn Brighton luggage, Swarovski jewelry, Apple electronics, and little 3-day, 2-night vacation trips. There are always great incentive trips and challenges going on. And the best place to find them is either Consultants Corner through Alouette.com or promotions from our AlouetteSoutheast.com website. All kinds of great incentives and programs above and beyond the money you make. Now, the other thing during Chapter 2 of our training we want to share with you are the benefits of managership. Because even though you may be viewing this as a brand new consultant just starting your Alouette business, managership gives you the opportunity to earn more money doing the same thing you do as a consultant. And at Alouette Southeast, we have a goal to have 100 managers as part of our franchise. That would be something that's never happened in Alouette's history, a franchise with 100 managers. But we want it to happen, and we want it to happen for you, because you really can experience Alouette to its fullest income potential when you enjoy it as a manager. Now, there are 5 great reasons that we encourage you to try managership. And reason number 1 is, as an Alouette manager, you receive an additional 5% override on your own personal sales. So if you remember our career plan, as a consultant, you could go up 35%. And as a manager, you can make an additional 5%. So now you're up to 40% on your own personal sales. Now, if you won't even consider management, you won't even think about it, then I need you to do me a favor. Next time you're at a show and it's a $400 show and you pack up your kit and you're in your car getting ready to leave, I want you to do me a favor. And think of this. If you won't even consider management, then once you pull out of the driveway, head out of the subdivision and get on the highway, I need you to reach in your purse, grab a $20 bill, crumble it up, roll it down your window, and throw it out. Because if you won't consider management, that's exactly what you did. You took 5% of that $400 show, or $20, and you threw it away. You deserve for yourself to just consider management, because number 1, you make more money on your own personal sales. Now, reason number 2 to consider management is that as an Alouette manager, you also receive a 5% override on your own personal staff sales. Now, personal staff is a term we use here at Alouette to describe your team. And that can be your personal recruits, those people you shared Alouette with. It can be their recruits, people they recruited. It can be their recruits. It's everybody in your, another term in the industry is central team. We call it personal staff. So it's all the people that have been recruited as part of you. And you receive 5% on what that entire personal staff does every month. Now, what kind of money can that mean for you? Well, here's an example. On a $10,000 personal staff, you as a manager would sell, let's say, $3,000. That's about 6 or 7 shows, still very part-time. And making 35%, you'd make $1,050. Let's say you have 5 consultants on your staff. 3 of them were your personal recruits, and 2 of them were recruits of those recruits. They each average $1,400 in a month, and they sell a total of $7,000. Add your personal $3,000 and their $7,000 together, that's $10,000. And in addition to the $1,050 in personal commission you'd make, you'd get an additional $500 in override. Can you think of something you'd do with an extra $500? I know I can. And that gives you total commission during the month of $1,550, or that's a part-time job making about $20,000 a year. Not bad. Benefit number 2 of being an Alouette manager. Benefit number 3, as your business grows and you share with more people, your income grows, not just by volume, not just because you're selling more so you're making more, but your business grows in percentage commission that you make. Now, this is our career at a glance. And the first 3 columns, 25% is what a consultant makes to start with. 1 recruit gets them to 30, 2 recruits gets them to 35. And then the 4th column, the shaded column, is where you enter as a manager in training or a new manager. You make 5%. If you look at this career at a glance plan and you go, as you move up either to the right by sharing with more managers or vertically down the chart as your business grows in sales volume, not only do you make more money because you're selling more, but the percentage gets higher. Up to and including in the very bottom right-hand corner on this chart, it says 16%. That means you'd make an additional 16% on your own personal sales as well as your personal staff. That's 51%, and that's really an incredible commission. The benefits of the career at a glance plan: the more you sell and promote, the greater your percentage. Your overrides are paid on your personal sales, and all overrides are paid on 100% of retail sales. That's very unique in direct sales. Most direct sales companies pay on wholesale or commissionable volume, not Alouette. You sell $1,000, you're paid your override on $1,000. That's a big deal. We're very proud of it, Alouette. And of course, reason number 5, be a part of the #1 management team in the entire Alouette world, Alouette Southeast. There will be that day when you're part of our special group of 100 managers, and you will be so proud, but mostly we'll be proud of you and the fact that you really maximized your earning potential in Alouette as a manager. Lastly, how do you qualify? This is important, because to qualify for manager, you only need to do 3 things, and it's real easy. Number 1, you and your personal staff need to sell $4,000. So again, that's you, all your recruits, their recruits, and so on. So you and your team, that central team or personal staff, you need to sell $4,000 or more. You need to have 3 or more qualified personal recruits. So you need to have at least 3 people on your team. And then you need to have at least $1,000 in personal sales so that you personally have done. Because as the leader, you want to know and have the confidence that you can lead by example. So $4,000 in team sales, 3 recruits, $1,000 or more in personal sales for you, and that's it. You've qualified as an Alouette manager. From that point on, any month that you and your team sell $4,000 or more, you receive that 5% override on your own personal sales and your personal staff sales. And the higher you go, the greater that percentage. We appreciate you joining us for the career plan and incentive programs, chapter number 2 in your new consultant Alouette manual.